Hi friends, Ben Stowe here to talk to you about the new EVOLVE50 column array speaker. You've had a lot of questions about this. We're going to try to answer a couple of those for you today. One of the biggest questions you've had is about the small size of the Evolve and how easy it is to set up. We've had people say, well, I've got petite DJs or people who are not very physically strong. So we've got an expert that's going to demonstrate how easy the system is to set up. Turning it over to DJ Grace. Well, there you have it. Special thanks to DJ Grace showing us how quick and easy it is to set up the new EVOLVE50. Gosh, that couldn't have taken her but a minute, and I think it's very plain to see that she is petite. I happen to have it on good authority that she only weighs 61 pounds. 61.8 pounds. And so anyway, I think it's a great solution for a highly portable, compact, great sounding loudspeaker system, and great choice of music there, by the way. So. More information coming for you right after this. We're going to take some smart measurements and see if EV is honest with their specs, and we may have a special guest yet after that. Okay, everybody, we are back with a very special guest. Just a moment ago, we cranked up some... no, it's you.
Oh,
it's you, yeah. Cool. My good friend Jeff Casso, who's the executive director here at the Sanford Center, and you've been the executive director for a number of buildings. I think from memory, Texas, Washington, North Dakota, and probably a few others.
Minnesota, Ohio. You missed a couple states, but yeah, a few of them. 7 to be exact.
7. So you've been around the game a long time. I'm not saying you're old. I'm just saying you've been around the game a long time. You know, I mean, but you are. But you know. But anyway, that means you're not old. You're experienced. Yeah, you're seasoned. Yeah,
seasoned. Yeah, seasoned.
And you've seen undoubtedly a lot of DJs and musical acts and hypnotists and you name it come in and set up systems. And obviously, you know, they're trying to get these things through the doorways. They're trying to get them in, you know, through decor and you know, keep the aesthetics pleasing and not destroy your building, and yet still provide adequate output for the wedding guests and that sort of thing. Thoughts on the EVOLVE50 now that we've really thoroughly ran it through its paces?
Well, first thought is it's a great system. I mean, I was pleasantly surprised, candidly. We talked quite a bit about that. And, you know, it's certainly nice and portable. It's going to get you in and out quickly. It's going to provide the volume you need. It filled this room nicely. You know, a pair would have been phenomenal. I think, you know, in front of a dance floor, great. You're a casual musician. I think it's a perfect fit, and nice fits in the car, and off you go. So I'm very pleased.
Yeah, a small car, in fact. Even we've got our marketing director, Kat, hiding behind the camera, but she's got a sporty little car. You could get a pair of these in the car, room for a DJ controller. You know, that's a second career for you, Kat. Something you could consider.
Are things going poorly for Kat?
No, I think she's doing a great job in marketing.
Okay, I just wondering. It's like because we're always looking for good help.
Yeah, no, you can't have her. I think she's sticking with NLFX, right, Kat? Now, Jeff, in addition to managing buildings in 7 different states and dozens of buildings and being around all that, you also, I believe, work with your church's worship team, and you have a lot of sound engineering experience, which is one of the reasons that we have such a great friendship. We can speak nerd to each other, or geek. We can speak geek to each other. And so just a while ago, we kind of hammered on this thing with some pink noise. We played a few songs. Thoughts on that from the audio engineering standpoint?
Well, again, impressed. I would say that one of the things about it is that as light as it is, as robust as it is, the coverage in the room, the pink noise levels that were, robust. I mean, surprising, considering what it is and considering the size of it. So it's really one of the first thoughts I came to is that this could be used for the churches that want to do outdoor things. We used to deal with that all the time, and I'm grabbing everything, tearing it all out, and taking it outside. This would have been a perfect fit for that because it also is going to give us a little bit of the low end that we're always looking for. You need a little bit of that thumping sound out there, and you want it to drive some distance, and it's got a great coverage piece. So, I mean, I'm again, pleasantly surprised. And price point, wow. That's the thing that's probably most impressive about it.
Yeah, no doubt. And we actually walked the Arc, and it advertises 120 degrees, and we felt that at 120 degrees it was still absolutely there. It started to kind of drop off at that point, 140, 160. It was, you really were off axis, and that's okay because it's rated and it's spec'd at 120. And the pink noise levels, we were measuring kind of sustained pink noise levels of about 110, 111 dB. It was, and that was at 1 meter, kind of the typical measurement. And as I went to try adjusting the position of the measurement mic just to see what would change there, it was, I'll say, painfully loud. It was plenty loud. Certainly enough for what it's intended for. A wedding dance floor, that sort of thing. Again, you mentioned it does have really strong low end presence. It has a nice, smooth low end and good thump, but. Again, a cautionary note, you can't cheat physics. This isn't replacing 18-inch subs. I wouldn't use this for big school dances and that sort of thing, but I tell you what, for a ballroom like this, if you want to make the executive director happy, you're going to be in quick, you're going to be out quick, make the wait staff happy. It's going to sound great. And in fact, you mentioned your outdoor deal. You could carry in 2 of these at one time. Yeah. So, final thoughts on the Evolve?
Well, I think one of the things that, you have an opportunity now with a new piece of equipment to really do some stuff that you wouldn't before. And candidly, you're right, about a 10,000 square foot room, this is perfect. I mean, this is it. And you got a reasonable investment. You got probably a piece of equipment that's going to last you a long time. I'm assuming EV's got high quality because they have for years, right? So we've got a great piece of equipment, and I would highly recommend the purchase. It's nice, it's easy to put together. I've seen a young person put it together, oddly enough. So most of us can handle that. Even the executive directors could put it together.
Even the ones who aren't audio engineers, I agree. And this ballroom here is about 10,000 square feet.
This one is a little less than 10,000, but it's pretty close to 10,000. Yeah.
Yeah, but I would definitely feel comfortable with a pair of these doing a wedding dance in here, no doubt. The coverage was good throughout. So a couple quick reminders on some of the specifications of the EVOLVE50. There is phantom power, which made our audio engineering inner geeks very excited, and that's selectable. You can turn it on for mic 1 or mic 2 or both. You have Bluetooth streaming and the Bluetooth app where you can monitor the speaker. If you're naughty and you're limiting it a little bit, it'll actually buzz your phone and say, hey, buddy, remember me? Your speaker over here, you're hurting me. Anyway, just a very well-featured, easy to put together, highly compact, very capable, and very affordable speaker. So, Jeff, thanks so much for your expert opinions. Really appreciate that.
Thanks for being here and using our ballroom as a test. We'd love it.
Well, there was no question in my mind about the place we wanted to go. Obviously, first and foremost, this is our local venue. The staff here is like family, but knowing that we have you with your audio engineering background, I said, there's only one place I'm going to take this thing. The EV rep didn't even sweat it too much. He wasn't all that nervous. So anyway, so thanks so much, Jeff. We appreciate you a bunch. Now, we're going to close this video out with the same way we close out every night. We got to strike the gear, get it out, and go home, right? And now my good friend Jeremy Breck, he did a video, and I think he tore it down in, I think it was 26 seconds, if I remember correctly. So Jeremy, I just want to see. I've got my stopwatch. I want to see if I can do better tearing the system down than 26 seconds. So ready, set, go. $22.9. Game on, Jeremy.